B96, Chicago's #1 hit music station, with definitely a #1 hit artist right here in the studio. Please welcome to the Shy, my man Usher.
What it do, sir?
Yo, you tell me what it is right now, man.
A little bit of everything, just in time for a quick little moment.
Yeah.
They call it a one-night stand.
The one-night stand tour, man. That's only certain people get the right to call an event they're having a one-night stand. You are one of those people, because if I call my show the one-night stand,
yeah, I don't know.
It would work.
Nah, but you know, it was all in fun. You know, you know, this show was intended to be as intimate as the album that I made.
Okay.
We're gonna be at the House of Blues tonight. It's actually we go live at 7:30. No opening act.
No opening act.
It's all for you.
He said, let's cut to the chase.
That's it. Cut to the chase. Nah, but you know, this is a 14-city tour, so it was intended to be really quick. It's in and out. No pun intended.
Now, the angle you're taking, I just got that. The angle you're taking with the show, ladies only. You're making it really intimate and sexy. What's been going on this tour so far? I mean, give me a little hint. Has anything really nuts going on? I mean,
throughout my career,
the
ladies have always been extremely, supportive. Of course, the guys have been.
He's being so modest right now. The ladies have been extremely supportive. Thank you for your bras, ladies.
No, I'm telling you. Thanks for the bras. But no, the ladies have always been extremely supportive of me. So I wanted to do something special for them.
Okay.
Of course, the guys have been able to come anyway.
Yeah.
But it kind of gets a little risque doing one part of the show where I pull an audience member on stage and she has a little moment. But I mean, other than that, it's really intended to be motivating for the night. You know, the guy who drops his girl off or allows her to have a night out with the girls, he's winning at the end of the night.
Really? He's winning at the end of the night?
He's winning.
So you're doing this for the fellas subliminally.
Yo, they don't get it. I'm telling you, look. She's not coming home with me, bruh. It's a one-night stand there, and then you reap the benefits. You dig?
Wow.
But it's actually, man, just a few hits from previous albums, as well as a few standards that I decided to do that are kind of off the beaten path, but are motivation for me. You know, you had artists like Teddy Pendergrass, like Marvin Gaye, even Prince, who still does, shows like this.
Right.
So I wanted it to be something that would be special for them.
But, it is very interesting to say that. I'm looking at your whole discography and your whole, 1994 from the beginning.
Yep.
I mean, back then you were working with Diddy, Devontae.
Yeah,
and I mean, it's a nice long career, man. Even if you look in our library, there's a lot of Usher material in there.
Yeah.
What's the one thing?
Time flies when you're having fun.
When you're having fun.
30.
Is it fun? Has it been fun the whole way through for you, man?
Yes, man.
Yeah?
Yes. I'm loving it.
Could you tell me, like, seeing music then and music now, is there any, like, one thing you can pinpoint that is completely different about this game right now?
I just say really the type of music that was produced when I was coming up is like night and day from the synthesized music that is produced today. It works. Yeah. And I think people enjoy it.
Okay.
But the quality of music, you got to remember, a time when Babyface was writing smashes like End of the Road. Where this song crossed every border. You know what I mean? When you got like cats like Keith Sweat, who although was an extremely R&B artist, everybody loved Keith Sweat.
Everybody was on it.
Jodeci, the same thing.
Yeah.
If you go even further to, Zapp and Rogers.
Wow.
Music was just so much different than it is now.
Yeah.
In comparison to then. I think that, just a matter of understanding how it's done, it may be viewed more as a business than it is a passion.
Yeah.
You got to think about it. In those times, we couldn't really get caught up in the computers as much. So we really had a great appreciation for, for bands and live performance. You got to remember, back in those days, they would have like, jams where.
Yeah. Okay, well, speaking about passing the torch now, you know what happened November 4th.
Yeah.
And something I was thinking about yesterday when I was preparing to talk to you, you have a son now.
Yep.
And we're from the same generation. We grew up with Ronald Reagan, George Bush, Bushes and Clinton. Your son is not going to be able to remember not having a president that had the same haircut as daddy. You and Barack Obama got the same, you might as well go to the same barbershop.
It is.
I mean, how does that make you feel?
Incredible. It says progress for us in America. To have an African-American president is no different than, Tiger Woods going into the PGAs. You know what I mean? It's no different than, Serena and Venus, being who they are.
Yeah.
So I guess that this is just another indication of what we can do as African Americans in America.
Wow.
You know, we came to this country as slaves, brother.
Absolutely.
And, you know, we never got our 40 acres and a mule. So it's cool to take 50 states and a White House.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
And then moving mountains in the process. Moving mountains in the process, man. The record's beautiful.
Yeah. But, you know, that racial segregation and tension that has been there for so many years. And, I mean, I feel it. You know, it's in the South mostly.
Yeah.
You know, it's slowly but surely being done away with in every bit of, you know, what's happening with us as people, not as African Americans or Caucasians or whatever, as people. You know, for once, there's no color line. You can just say, I'm proud to be an American.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling. And I mean, I don't have any children yet, but that's something that you're going to be able to, I mean, you're going to be able to see.
Hey, brother, I'll be able to go throughout the entire story with my children to be able to say Rosa Parks sat so that Martin Luther King could march.
Wow.
Martin Luther King marched so that Barack could run. Barack ran so that we could fly. This is real, man.
Don't get the tears on the camera. Get that out of here. That's great, man.
That's real, man.
Man, that is really real. That's really real.
That right there is progress. That right there says that our children can be more than just what, you know, they are accustomed to seeing. You know, we somewhat are products of our environment.
Absolutely.
So those kids who from you know the rougher side of town, if they see the dope boy on the corner, yo, that's my future right there. If I see a cat, you know, on the radio, or I hear a cat on the radio, I see a guy on television, yo, you know, this is hip hop. I can do this. I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. The perspective has totally changed.
Yep.
More than anything, I love the fact that the African American family view is now sustained forever. For years, we relied on
a television show.
Cliff Huxtable.
Yeah.
Now you got Barack Obama, Michelle Obama. Look at that, man.
It's a beautiful thing,
right there.
man.
That's
and I'll tell you
incredible.
also, right here in Chicago, going down there to the park, which is actually right behind us, right where you're sitting, and seeing everybody, not just one type of people, but everybody, was a beautiful thing, man. And I think tonight at your show, you're going to see a real beautiful crowd, a little bit of everybody, because B96, we're right behind you, man.
I'm going to enjoy it.
Okay. Tonight at the House of Blues, Usher.
No doubt. 7:30
right.
starting sharp. Y'all get there. There's no opening act. Sony Erickson is presenting to you, Usher, One Night Stand at, where we at?
At the House of
There it
Blues. And the show is starting as sharp as the crease in his collar.
Yeah.
Okay? Usher, thank you so much for stopping by B96,
No
man.
doubt, homie. B96 rocks for life.
All right.